Let this light that's within me shine to the whole world, whole world. Light, let the dawn of a new day bring understanding and love.
Join us. I see you, Mila for Christ. Good evening. I hope you're good. Let's send it to everyone to be part of this talk today.
Inside. Bringing hope
I hope you're
and
good.
make you feel alright. Rainbow, the promise, the future, and life. Let the light that's within me shine to the whole world, whole world. Light, let the dawn of a new day bring understanding and love. Oh, inside, yeah. Inside.
I see you, King. Welcome. Good evening to
Bringing
you.
hope and make you feel alright.
Triple Beauty, I see
The
you.
promise, the
Ebony,
future,
welcome.
and life. Let the light that's within me shine to
Let's
the
invite our
whole
friends.
world, whole world.
Let them be part of this talk today.
Light, let the dawn of a new day bring understanding and love. Oh, inside, yeah. Inside.
I see you, Bishop. Welcome.
Bringing hope and make you feel alright. Rainbow, the promise, the future, and life. Let this light that's within me shine to the whole world, whole world. Light, let the dawn of a new day bring understanding and love. Oh,
I see you, Heartbeat 77. I can see you somewhere there. You're welcome.
inside, yeah.
Happy Thursday.
Inside,
I hope you're good.
inside.
This is the day the Lord has made. Indeed, I am gonna rejoice and be glad in it. How about you? How's your week been so far? I hope good. Well, another weekend is coming, and I hope you've got good plans for the weekend.
Let the light that's within me shine to the whole world, whole world. Light, let the dawn of a new day bring understanding and love.
Thank you for the likes already. Please, that's the least you can do for me today. Just keep tapping as you're coming in, because I'm going to start shortly. I'm just waiting another couple of minutes for others to join us. So as we tap, other people would be notified that they can join us as well. Thank you. Thank you, Bishop. Thank you.
Feel alright. Rainbow, the promise, the future.
Mila, you're coming in with vibes. I'm not even sure how to pronounce this. Thank God. Okay, so I hope I'm not confusing myself. Well, I know it's you based on the picture anyway. So, but good evening. I hope you're good. Thank you, Bishop. Thank you so much. Wow, Wow, good day, good afternoon, good evening, good Thursday to you wherever you're joining from. You are welcome to Insight with FunmiRoyal today. Another day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. As I was saying, I hope our week has been good. To those people in the UK, God help us today. I saw a bit of sunshine, a bit of rain, hailstones, all in one day. And the weather is cold, man. Huh? So, please, I hope you guys are keeping... I know, 4 weathers in one day. Where else would that happen if not for United Kingdom? But really, whatever the weather, we are still going to rejoice in the day and be glad in it. The fact that we're able to wake up to see this day, I mean, who are we to complain? If you're cold, keep warm. If you're going out, bring your thick jacket, please. Don't just think, if possible, bring an umbrella with you, because you never can tell. So you don't want to be caught up whatever the weather is, whatever time, during the day. But it's amazing. I couldn't stop laughing at some point because in less than 5 minutes I looked out and the sun was out. I'm like, was it not 5 minutes? Was hearing the hailstones dropping? Amazing God. As we're cold here, some people are sweating in their country because the sun is really out and hot. What can we say? Oh, thank you, Young. I see you, Young Basquat. I hope that's how to pronounce your name. Thanks for joining us. So guys, you're welcome. Welcome to Insight this beautiful day, a Thursday, nearly the weekend. I love Thursdays because one more day and we can, let our hair down a bit. Thank you guys so much for joining. Please help share this live to your friends, especially your married friends, the one that just got engaged, the one that is in that relationship and you guys know it's gonna end in a marriage. So send this to them because these are things we need to talk about. Kingsley Asare, I see you. Thanks for joining. I hope you're good. Reggae night. Reggae night on a Thursday night. That'll be fun. You're welcome. I see you. Please help send this live to all your friends. Exactly, umbrella. You do need umbrella because better safe than sorry. Because this weather, when it attacks you, hey, my goodness. I'll wear 2 socks and my feet are still as cold as ice. So you can imagine. So we just have to keep warm. Thank you so much for engaging. Guys, click down on your screen. Hold it down for like 2 seconds. You just see all these names pop up. Just send to all of your friends. And as you're coming in, thank you so much to the people liking already. TikTok says if you keep tapping and liking. Oh, thank you, Linda Lucky. Oh, Linda. How are you? Good to see you, sis. If you keep tapping, other people get attracted to this live. So please do me that. That's all I ask for, really. Linda, I hope you're good. I was just thinking of you yesterday. I said, let me reach out privately, maybe, but don't mind me. Apologies. Well, I'll reach out. I hope you're good. How's your life going as well? All those exercises. Me, I think I'm focused more on the diet aspect for me now. So guys, please follow Linda Lucky. If you want to keep fit, if you want to know the right exercise to do, please follow Linda and go on her live. You will not regret it. She's very fit. In fact, when I look at her, I'm like, this woman, too much energy. Give me some energy. Thank you so much, sis. Thanks for joining in. I hope you stay a little. So guys, as usual, we have this crucial topic today. On Thursday, we'll talk about marriage relationship topics that couples really maybe shy away from talking about, or everybody puts certain topics at the back burner. Nobody wants to talk about it because it's very sensitive, and at the same time, if it's not properly addressed, it can affect a marriage relationship. And this one is very interesting today, I must say. So I'm gonna give my talk so that I put a bit of perspective to it, and you can listen and jot something. Mr. Roland, I see you. Thanks for joining. And in case I miss out anything, oh, thank you, Linda. Thank you so much. Oh, God bless you. In case I can't cover it all, like I say, this is where you come in. After my talk, I bring us into the box and then we'll talk some more about it. So if it gets heated up, don't worry, my puzzle is here. And today is a tongue twister, so I want to laugh a bit in case it gets too tough or too deep. You know how it goes. So we'll just relax a bit with the puzzle. Amazing man, I see you. Thanks for joining. I hope you're good. Please help share this live to your friends. Ageless Chew, I see you. Thanks for joining. Today's topic is mutual respect in marriage. Mutual respect in marriage. I say it's very interesting. We'll see how the talk or the discussion, go on as the time comes. So let's have a bit of introduction to this topic. Mutual respect in marriage. Some are already saying for me, no, there's nothing so called. We the man, we need our respect. You women, you just want to be loved because you're so emotional. Is a controversial topic, I must say. Do you think men need more respect than the women, or do you think women also need respect, or whatever? Let's talk about it today on Insight. So if I were you, I'll pull my chair. Get yourself a cup of coffee, biscuit, whatever. Let's do this talk today. Let's not shy away from it, because sometimes it's crazy sometimes when you hear couples, they're asking, why did you guys separate? They'll be like, oh, she doesn't respect me, or he doesn't respect me. What does that tell you? It means this topic can actually break up a marriage relationship if not handled with care. So let's talk about this today. Mutual respect in marriage. So by way of introduction, we all know that marriage is one of the most significant relationships in life. It's meant to be built on trust, on love and commitment. However, one of the most important pillars of a successful marriage is mutual respect. Underline the word mutual respect. We're going to be expanding that some more. So without respect, love can actually fade, trust can break, and communication can actually become strained. Cherry Soul, I see you. Thanks for joining. Please help share this live to your friends, or keep tapping and your friends will follow you here. They'll be wondering what's happening here and they'll follow you to Inside. So please help share this live as you're listening to my talk. And wait, when I'm done, I'll bring us up to talk some more, expand it some more. How can this affect a marriage relationship? All of this we're going to be discussing today, so that we can learn, make the necessary adjustment, and be able to enjoy our marriage relationship. Thank you, Linda, for attesting to that. So I want to enjoy my marriage. So these things, should I respect? Let's talk about it. Would he be upset? Would she be upset? This is Insight, opening up that space. Let's talk about it. If you're the type that is finding it difficult to talk with your spouse about this topic, bring them, invite them, send the link to them to be part of Insight today, because you never can tell who you're going to help, by doing that. So let's carry on. Mutual respect in marriage means both partners value, appreciate, and honor each other's thoughts, feelings, and boundaries. The fact that you're married does not mean you should disrespect one another, does not mean you should not respect your spouse's boundaries. These things are put in place so that everybody still be themselves in that marriage relationship. We know two have become one. My Bible says when two come together, they become one. However, you're still individuals by yourself. You have your thing, you do, and all of that. But does not mean your spouse should disrespect you because you're not doing what they're doing, or due to whatever reason. So let's keep digging deep into this topic today. So mutual respect, it fosters harmony, it prevents conflict, and strengthens emotional intimacy. If you respect one another, you will of course be strengthened by that. You can trust your spouse. Oh, thank you, Adegbenga. Thank you, Elda, for that heart me. Let's keep tapping so that we can take it up big time today. Please, I'm begging. This one I'm begging for. Let's take the likes up, please. Thank you so much. Even if we're not in the box already, the moment we join in, let's just keep tapping just to show your support for your girl. Thank you so much. So mutual respect, it prevents conflict and strengthens that emotional relationship between spouses. So in our talk today, I'm going to be looking at different aspects of mutual respect in marriage. Like I say, on Mondays, we talk about individual issues, topics. that individual will face. But on Thursday, we talk about marriage relationship topics. And as you can see on your screen, we're talking about mutual respect in marriage. So we're going to look at the meaning of mutual respect, the importance. Hey, I cannot overemphasize this. Very important. A13, I see you, my brother. You're welcome. Help share this live to your friends. Let them be part of our talk today. And again, aside the importance of respect, we're going to look at ways to show respect in marriage. Maybe some of us, we don't know because we just live in life. They love me, I love them. That's all it takes. But it goes beyond love. We'll look at the challenges to mutual respect as well, so that we have better understanding of this topic. We'll look at restoring respect when it is lost. Meaning, even if it's lost, we can still, restore it. But it takes work, it takes effort, it takes commitment. So are you ready to put what it takes? That is the thing, because if my marriage is for life, I better be ready to put in what it takes so that I can enjoy my marriage, not be enduring. Endurance is good, don't get me wrong, but it's important. Not married, but love to learn. Oh, thank you for saying that. 7 organic hair oils. I see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate the comment. I mean, that's why I say, even if your friends are in a relationship, they're not yet married, or they recently got engaged, they're planning for their wedding, invite them over, because these are things we need to not shy away from. We need to approach head on, open, honest conversation, so that we can learn and do due diligence to it when we eventually get married. I say here, I've been married for 26 years. And I had to learn a lot of things along the way. I'm still learning, guys. Don't think I've arrived. 26 years, I know is no joke. But if I have to open that book right now, I can tell you 1,000,001 things I have learned in my marriage journey so far. And then as a believer, God instituted a marriage. Who best, or which book best, to reference when we're talking about marriage relationship, especially respect in marriage. So I'm going to look at briefly some biblical perspective on respect in marriage. God ordained marriage, and what God created, he said it was good. Marriage is good. All the chaos we see in marriages today, all the atrocities we hear people commit in marriage relationship today, is because they have no knowledge, or adequate knowledge for what it means to be in a marriage relationship. The other time we talked about my way or the highway. It doesn't work like that in a marriage relationship. And sometimes people have the wrong role model. Maybe their parents, they didn't survive their marriage, they divorced and all that. So there's nobody to teach them how to be in a marriage relationship. So of course they grow up, they fall in love, they get married, but they don't have a clue how to sustain that marriage. These are one of the issues that can break or separate couples. So let's talk about it some more. So let's look at the meaning of mutual respect, so we have a better understanding. And as I'm giving this talk, you can, just be engaging. Oh, sis, again, you're leaving. But all the same, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Give us 1 or 2 nuggets before you go as well, in terms of mutual respect in marriage. So thank you, Linda. Thank you for the support. So the meaning of mutual respect in marriage is the recognition of each other's dignity, each other's worth, and each other's individuality. Remember, like I said, even though two have become one, you're still an individual person. Your goals, your aspiration as an individual in that marriage, you still are entitled to live life as such. So it is an attitude that goes beyond words and is demonstrated through actions. You can say, oh, I respect you, but then your action shows otherwise. Your spouse is not blind. You can say to people, oh, I respect my spouse. But the way you so disrespect me, I can never understand. You say one thing and you do the other. Your spouse will notice that. And of course, it's not going to make them happy. And they might want to talk about it, but you don't want to talk about it. How then do you make changes, the necessary changes? It's not good, never good to be in denial of anything, especially when they keep nagging you about certain things. If your spouse keeps nagging and nagging, it means you haven't done anything about what they're saying. You haven't listened. You haven't done anything solution to it. And that's why they keep coming back and saying the same thing over and over again. And you just say, oh, you're a nag. Stop nagging me. If you had done the right thing, or if you had attended to that thing they keep talking about, I don't think they'll keep coming back when you have resolved it. You think about it for a minute. So let us look at the elements of mutual respect. What does it entail when you're talking about mutual respect? First thing is listening, hearing and valuing each other's opinion. Some society, the culture is very dominant where men are concerned. So it's like the woman does not have any opinion. Whatever the husband says goes. I respect that, but do they know that this person is an individual, an entity of their own, and they're meant to be there to complement that man in that relationship regardless of the culture? Because if you want to dominate somebody, go open a business, look for employers you can order about, and if you tell them sit there, if you don't sit there, I won't pay you a salary, it's good. But when you're talking about a spouse, your husband, your wife, you cannot deal with them as such. Again, another element we need to consider when we're talking about mutual respect is consideration. Being thoughtful and kind in words and in action. Because you're thoughtful about your spouse, you know what they like, you try to make them happy as best as you can, and they reciprocate back. It means you consider one another. That is an aspect of respect, that if it's one-sided, there will be issues in that marriage. You and I know that. And again, another one to consider is appreciation. So many times we take each other for granted. Oh, my husband will always be there. Oh, my wife will always be there. But always is a big time word. Not everybody gets to live old age with their spouses. Sometimes due to ill health, accident, or whatever it is, they might even lose their spouse. So the time you're together, each day counts a lot. How do you appreciate one another? Acknowledge each other's contribution, whether big, whether small. Whoever is doing something small today might end up doing something big tomorrow. So appreciate everyone or each other for the little effort, for the big effort, for the average effort. Just appreciate, because if they don't even do that little effort, just maybe nobody else will do that for you. So we should learn to appreciate each other's contributions, no matter how small it is. Then again, this one, I know some people will fight me, but I'm going to say it anyways. Another element of mutual respect is equality. Equality. Valuing each other as partners, not competitors. It's very crucial we understand this. The fact that a woman would leave her parents as well and cleave to you, not just cleave to you, abandon the name they've known her all her life. I mean, conventionally, abandon this name she's been called all her life to take on your name. If I don't respect you enough, would I do that? And the man as well, if they don't respect you enough, would they even give you their name to carry? So it goes both ways. So I'm not gender biased here. Proud Yoruba KP, I see you, Stephen. I see you, Stephen, whichever one. I see you. Thanks for joining. So equality is very important when you're talking about mutual respect. We're not meant to compete with one another. We're meant to complement one another so we look more beautiful together. And the last element I'm going to mention is support. Encouraging one another's dreams and goals. Guys, as simple as this thing I've said is, it destroys marriages when it's not addressed. Someone will say, oh, can't you just forgive another? Say, no, this person doesn't want my good. Anything I want to do, they're always against it. How long can I live life like that? I want to do this, they'll be like, no. I want to do this, they'll be like, no. And this person feels suffocated. It's like they cannot chase after their dreams or their goals without their spouse, countering it and all of that. Viola, I see you. So it's very important that we support our spouse respectfully. Even if you don't buy their dreams, you don't buy the idea of their goals, it's not your place to shun it or condemn it. Let them, even if possible, let them make that mistake, and you be there to support them through it. Because that's the only way they can learn anyways. And dare you now come and say, I told you so. Guys, such is not good. It doesn't show you have respect for your spouse. So let's be mindful how we treat one another, especially where we don't see eye to eye concerning any situation at all. It's very important. So it takes us to what mutual respect is not. We've heard the elements, we've heard the introduction and all of that. What mutual respect is not. Let us go there today. It's not about control, guys. Whether man controlling woman, whether woman controlling, it's not about control. Mutual respect can never ever be about control. One partner should not dominate or make all the decisions. It doesn't show you value or you respect your spouse. Even if you're the wealthiest, you're maid, you're a tycoon or whatever, and your spouse, they're managing life, they're getting there, and you just feel because you're bringing in all the money or whatever it is, therefore you should call all the shots. It doesn't work like that. Most especially when the woman is earning more than the husband, or when the woman is more successful financially more than the husband, does not give her the authority in that relationship as such. She cannot come and say, okay, I'm going to be the leader now, I'm going to be the head now. No, we don't buy that. We don't buy that. We have to attain it if possible. So one partner should not dominate or make all the decisions. That's why it's a partnership relationship. Mutual respect in marriage, it's a partnership thing. You respect me, I will respect you. I respect you, you respect me back in return, regardless of our gender, regardless of our culture, because this is the only way this marriage can be enjoyed. Then mutual respect is not. It is not about agreement all the time. Hey guys, don't get me started. Do you know how many times me and my husband we disagree on certain things, and sometimes it lasts long and days and weeks sometimes, and we don't see eye to eye on a particular thing. And I'm saying, I'm convinced, hey, if you don't do it this way, or if we don't do this, we don't decide this will be the repercussion. And he's telling me, no, da. And we're like, because we want the best eventually. That's why we cannot disagree. But is it a crime to disagree with your spouse? No. There is no police that will come and arrest you for that. Nadine, I see you. Nelly, welcome. Oh, it's the same person. So, mutual respect is not about agreeing all the time. If you don't get this, forget about it. As I say, respect allows for differences in opinion without hostility. Some spouses say, if you don't do it my way, then you're on your own, or then no more this, I will cut your allowance, I don't do this, and all sort of demands, all sort of, trying to be hostile to your spouse just because you have a disagreement or you're not agreeing on a particular thing together. It doesn't matter. Rather, sit down, listen to one another, table your points, table your findings, and then both of you together in partnership with mutual respect come to a conclusion. And at the end of the day, it might be something else together or totally different from both your ideas that will even happen when you sit and make that conversation. Effective conversation, by the ways. And again, mutual respect is not about ignoring faults. Oh, because I love them, they do anything. Because you love them, they get away with everything. You can't even tell them when they're wrong. Mutual respect includes correcting in love, not humiliating. Some people, they don't care whether you're in the public or in a private public sector or whatever. Both of them are out there, and maybe the spouse does something mean or nasty. They just flare up, create a scene, and people look at it. Oh, look at this couple. Can't they do this when they get home? And people will have different opinions of you, not knowing that you have a beautiful relationship. It's just because your attitude towards certain things. You need to learn how to behave well, especially when in public. You need to learn how to respect your spouse, correct them in love. Even if you must correct them in a public place, do it discreetly such that you do not humiliate your spouse. Some do it and they enjoy it. And at the end of the day, they're very, very silly as far as I'm concerned, because you think people applaud you. You've done well by speaking to your spouse like that in a public place. They look at both of you as disrespectful. They won't look at the other party that they've done anything wrong. So be careful, be mindful, really. So mutual respect is not all of those things I've mentioned. Let's look at the importance of respect in marriage. No matter the culture, no matter the country, mutual respect is mutual respect in marriage. And these things, when we don't address them, it brings issues. It affects other aspects of our relationship. And this we need to pay attention to. If you really want to enjoy the company of your husband, your wife, let us have mutual respect for one another. It's very, very important because it strengthens that emotional connection. I know my husband respects me. I don't joke with him because I respect him as well. He respects me back in return. So respectful couples, they feel safe, they feel heard, they feel valued, which deepens that bond that they have for one another. Sometimes in public, you have to hold yourself, no matter how painful whatever they've done is. Sometimes they use the eye to speak that language, and they know I've offended her now. Oh my God, wait till we get home. I'm going to have a full share. Not in the public space. So let's be respectful so that our spouses will feel safe where we are. They feel heard and they feel valued. Again, without respect, love can feel conditional and unstable. So it's like, this respect or this love you're showing me is conditional. There's something attached to it. So if I don't do this, you don't respect me. If I don't do that, you don't respect me. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that in any marriage relationship. Again, respect is very important in marriage because it promotes healthy communication. I know that when we're talking, I'm not going to be talked to anyhow. This person is going to respect what I have to say as much as I'm going to respect what they have to say as well. So partners are more likely to listen, understand, and compromise one another's opinion. You have to reach a compromise, especially when a husband is saying A and the wife is saying B. You might have to put A and B together so that everybody is happy, feel respected, feel listened to, feel understood. So argument becomes very constructive rather than destructive. So, you can argue with one another as long as it's a constructive one, not a destructive argument. Because sometimes some argument leads to, oh my God, what's it called? Temperature rising, as they say, high blood pressure. Better be careful because as you grow older in that relationship, your body, it takes a toll on your body as well. Atek I see you. Thank you so much for joining in. It's amazing. It's amazing the things we overlook in our marriage relationship that is causing those small havoc, small problems, small challenges. Let's address it constructively and not destructively. Again, mutual respect in marriage, it prevents toxicity and abuse. Mutual respect eliminates belittling, manipulation, and emotional harm. It protects against verbal and physical abuse. Some may say, in my life, I will never raise my hand to touch my spouse. But what comes out of their mouth? Oh my, oh my. You almost go and, hurt yourself, so to say. You feel lost. You can't even imagine this person you love so much and you respect so much saying this to you. Oh my goodness. Some verbal abuse that some people go through in their relationship is worse than being beaten sometimes. I'm telling you. Because some people might go straight into depression and some may never recover from it. I've heard of cases of people who are sectioned as such because of mental illness, because of whatever has gone on in their relationship. We hear this, it's not news, but is that the best way to live life? If I'm not going to make my spouse happy, let me not make them, sad, so to say. So It prevents toxicity and abuse. I don't want to be abused, so you don't abuse me. I'm going to be respectful to you, and hopefully you be respectful back to me in return. Again, it encourages teamwork. Both partners work together as equals. They share responsibilities and they make decisions together. That is mutual respect in that relationship. It creates a peaceful home environment where both feel valued. Imagine, and the thing with marriage, even if you're in your 40s and you get married, look, you're just starting to learn certain things. And certain things, hey, if you like, don't compromise. You will see the result. You might feel, oh, for 40 years you've lived and nobody queried you, questioned you and all. And there comes this spouse. Oh my goodness. It's like everything you do, they question it. They need you to be accountable for this, that. And you feel suffocated. You have to learn to not feel suffocated. Because it's not all just about you now. It's about this person. It's about the two of you living together in a peaceful home, in a peaceful environment. Because when the peace is snuffed out, what is left is just a home. You know? And anybody can have a home as such. But we have to make it a peaceful home for one another to live in. So we need to value one another. Work together as a team. You're both a team now. You're not just by yourself. So respect them mutually. They will return that back to you. It's only fair to be reciprocated. But if I feel you disrespect me all the time, even if I'm a patient person and I try to address it, you don't want to talk about it, and then again you disrespect, even if we're just starting that relationship as a married relationship, at some point I might just feel I married the wrong person. Meanwhile, it's your bone of bone you have married. But certain attitudes they have to let go. Certain attitudes they have to inculcate into their daily living so that there won't be issues in that marriage. I respect you. You don't respect me back. I don't like this. And they feel, oh, you're just nagging. Oh, don't dismiss whatever your spouse is saying. Because they must have felt something and that's why they feel the need to talk about it. But you're running away. You don't want to talk about it. You're dismissing it. You're not even seeing that you're disrespecting them. There will be chaos. There will be problem. And again, it sets positive example for the children. When parents have mutual respect for one another, children raised in a respectful marriage, they learn to treat others with dignity. They won't just go out and live life anyhow in the world because they know the home they're coming from. They know the values and principles of how to treat people that they've, their parents has handed over to them. They won't just go out and maltreat people. And that's the thing, we need to be careful of this cycle as it goes on from one generation to another. What are we passing on to our children? How to disrespect their spouse or how to disrespect people. It doesn't, in fact, it goes beyond your spouse, anybody at all. We cannot afford to disrespect people and want to be respected. It's not, if you get away with it, it's only for a while. And again, it sets positive example for the children because they understand healthy relationships and are less likely to tolerate abuse. So your children will also know when they're in a relationship or when they meet new people or whatever, and these people disrespect them, they can easily tell, I don't like the way you talk to me. I don't like the way you address me. They would address it because they know they've been taught from home how to show respect. So if they feel someone is not showing them respect, they would voice out because they know what it takes or what it is. So let's look at ways to show respect in a marriage. Guys, there's 1,000,001 ways, but because of time, I'll just mention a few bits. And this is where you come in to tell us the other bits when I open the boxes. So let's look at ways to show respect in our marriage. Through communication. How else? Whether it's verbal communication, body language, or whatever it is, through communication, we can show respect in that marriage. Listen actively to your spouse. Avoid interrupting or dismissing your spouse's feeling. They feel what they feel. If you feel it's not justified, it's still their feeling. They have a right to their feelings. And that's why I said, look, two has become one, but there's still an individual person in that relationship. So let's accord each other that respect. Active listen to whatever they're saying. Don't just dismiss their feelings. And if you feel it's not justified, talk about it still and see reason together. Thank you so much for liking the live. And again, speak with kindness. This one will not kill anyone, really. I don't know. Speak with kindness to your spouse, even in disagreements. Use words that uplift rather than tear down. I know they say it's easier said than done, but it's a practice. When it becomes a way of life, you even think twice about it. You know that what this person is saying, you're not buying it at all. But you will use your words to say stuff and not tear them down because you feel what they're saying is useless. Let's be kind. Let's be kind to our spouses in respect to them. And again, acknowledge differences. I'm talking about ways to show respect in your marriage. So when you acknowledge that, look, my husband is A, I am B, and I'm okay with that. Together we become A and B to complement one another. So it's okay to have different opinions. I say this again. It is okay to have different opinions. Respect means handling them gracefully. This opinion of my spouse, let me handle it with grace, with respect, so that next time they feel comfortable, whatever idea comes to their mind, they feel comfortable to come and tell me. I'm not going to say, oh, that's stupid. Some people don't even say things. That's not kind. Even if you feel it's stupid, you want to drive home your point and they're not getting it or they're countering it and you start saying stupid and all those silly words. It's know that your spouse will never think the way you do. And even if your spouse think the way you do, these things have to be built over time. It doesn't happen the day you get married. Some spouses say, before I finish the sentence, my husband has finished the line for me. It's like we're so in sync. Kudos, well done. But you and I know that it took time for you to get to that sync place. A word is enough for the wise, as they say. And again, through your actions, we're trying to look at ways we can promote mutual respect in our relationship, in our marriage relationship. Through your actions, like I said earlier, some people will say, oh, I respect you, but their actions is so disrespectful. How do you balance that? So what actions are you showing to let your spouse know that you respect them? Aqua Peace, I see you. I'll be a couple Peace, I see you. Thanks for joining. So support each other's dreams, even if you don't see it, because it's their dream. They've seen that. They're pursuing that. All you can do is encourage them, because this will lead to their personal growth and, them fulfilling their ambition in life. And that's why spouses are always there to support each other, especially in one's endeavor in life. Who better to give you that support that you need, if not your spouse? Who can you tell the ups and downs, the things you're going through in pursuing that goal or that achievement? Your spouse. Because sometimes friends may be far away or they have things they're dealing with as well. But your spouse, whatever it is they're dealing with, you still priority to them. They want to be there to support you, to encourage you so that you can pursue your ambition in life. And again, your action speaks a lot, like I said, to show that you respect your spouse. Honor commitment. Keep your promises, whether big or small, because when you make promises and you don't fulfill them, tendency is they will not respect your words. Again, they will not respect what you say. I've heard, okay, yeah, it's okay. Your words become meaningless. It becomes useless to them. It's just like they don't respect anything you say. So how can that happen? Be mindful. Honor your commitment. And sometimes don't promise what you can't fulfill. Always say, I will try to do this. It's a lot better than saying, I am doing this. I promise you I'm going to do this. And they're holding on to it because you have promised. It means come rain or shine, you're going to do this. And there's some circumstances beyond our control. We might not be able to control. But it's always safer to say, my dear, I've heard you. I will try my best to do this. Okay? That is a lot safer than promising and then not delivering. So let's be mindful. Your action, it gives personal space. Allow your partner to have their individuality and time for themselves. Imagine a husband saying, oh, I want to go out with the boys tonight. We're going to watch a match somewhere. And you're like, oh, I'm coming along. Hello? Must you? You have time that you both go out together. And when each party comes to say, like for me, example, I have this colleague from my previous employment that they're not colleagues anymore. They're my sisters. We're not from the same culture. So if you go on my page, you see some of the pictures I take with them. We say to ourselves, look, once in a blue moon or once in a while, we'll go out. We go out to have ice cream, we have lunch or something, And I said to my husband, I'm going out with the girls. And sometimes he'll come and say, oh, he's going out with the boys. The other time he said, oh, they're going out, but not out as such. It was a men's conference or something. And they say, I must go with you. Let's go together. So, no, come on, people. Let's respect one another. And these things have to be earned. Because if you have broken the trust in that relationship, tendency is your spouse will not believe you. They will not even respect your words when they say you're doing this, because they know you always, you're not good for your word, so to say. But I trust we're not like that. King of Spade, I see you. New Jazz, welcome. It's the same person. I don't know why I'm saying your names in twos, but it's all good. So, our action speaks a lot. Allow your partner to have their individual time for themselves. There's no crime in that. And also make sure you set time to go on dates together. Even though you're married for 100 years, still go out on date with your spouse. It's very, very crucial. Again, let's look at ways to show respect in our marriage through conflict resolution. This one, it shows your character. It shows your personality. Excuse me. It shows a lot about you, how respectful you are. So through conflict resolution, disagree respectfully. Do you do that? Is it that when there's a disagreement, hey, they will hear your voice in 10 houses away or something? Avoid shouting, avoid name calling, or bringing up past mistakes. Let us face the issue at hand right now. It has nothing to do with past, even if it has any correlation with past mistakes or whatever. There's something right now you're discussing. Please shift your focus back to it. Disagree respectfully. Okay, we don't have to call each other names or we start yelling at each other. Of course, sometimes you yell. The moment you start hearing yourself like that, you need to stop. You need to stop. Even if children are not there, because like I said, these things becomes a way of life. So even when the children are there, you might forget yourself and just do the same. So let's be mindful. We want to enjoy our marriage relationship. Again, seek solution, not blame. Focus on solving problems rather than proving who is right. I told you so. Is that a good thing, really, where your spouse is concerned? So always seek solution. Don't blame them. That way your spouse will really respect you, because they know that you're not one for pointing fingers. You want solution. You want this thing, solved ASAP. So focus on solving problems rather than proving who is right. It's never it's never a good thing in a marriage relationship. Again, apologize when necessary. When necessary. Admitting mistakes is a sign of maturity and respect. So if you're the type that they know you, they say till thy kingdom come, they know you, you never say sorry. One day, you will have to say sorry. One day, you will have to say sorry. Otherwise, your marriage might just be at stake. So admitting your mistakes is a sign of maturity and respect. When you do that, your spouse will respect you, to know that even my spouse knows when they're wrong to come apologize or to make amends or to, admit it. Don't feel because I'm the man, I don't admit to some things. They feel men should not be vulnerable to their spouses, and yet they want the wives to be vulnerable all the time. It's not a competition, guys. Other than we being ourselves and be true to ourselves. How you want your spouse to treat you, treat them as such. If you're verbally abusive to your spouse, that means you're telling them to be verbally abusive to you. Does that work? No. Again, through daily habits, we can promote mutual respect in our marriage. Show appreciation, like I said. Say thank you for the little things your partner does. Do not take it for granted. Sometimes if you're married for donkey years, okay, I see what you've done here. You want to keep encouraging them to do some more. So please be appreciative of one another. Lo, I see you, welcome. Again, avoid criticisms And sarcasm. I hate sarcasm. Oh my God, if you want to get me on a different tangent, just be sarcastic. I will bring it doubly, triply for you. Sarcasm? Nah. So negative comments can destroy self-esteem. We're talking about something serious here, and this is how you want to handle it. That is just disrespectful right now. And how far do we think it's gonna go when we do that? Negative comments like, hello, is that meant to be a solution, or what exactly is that meant to do? So we need to be mindful of our daily habits. Sometimes it's far before they even land, you've given them bam like that, and they're like, oh my God, I will just stop talking to this person altogether, because they don't feel you even respect anything they're saying. It's not nice, it's not fair on them. Again, respect personal choices. Like I said, you will make excuse me, the same decision sometimes, and sometimes you can't see eye to eye regarding certain decisions, but still you still have to respect each other's personal choices, maybe from career decisions to hobbies. Honor each other's individuality. Don't come and say, because I'm a tech guru, you must do tech subject or whatever by force, like, so that we can be together and sing. No, and when you're talking about tech, your spouse cannot even stand it. It's like all this technology does their head in, they're not happy, and now you're forcing it down their throat, like they must do this. And no, Juliana, I see you, thanks for joining. So let's be mindful, let's respect each other's individuality is very, very important. Again, let's look at some challenges. In a way, I might have mentioned it, but I'll just reiterate them so that we get a better understanding of this topic. Mutual respect in marriage relationship, it is mutual. It has to be balanced. If it's one-sided, there will be problem, regardless whether it's a man to the woman or woman to man. So there's some challenges that this mutual respect will face in that relationship. So let's look at them so we can address them adequately. Even strong marriages face challenges that can threaten their mutual respect. And I'll look at some of these challenges. Pride and ego. Hey. Some people would say, because of the place I'm from, my culture, you need to hold your pride and your ego. Please. These are the challenges, some of the challenges mutual respect will face in that marriage. When one partner believes they are always right, respect will be lost. If your partner feels they're always right, nobody can say otherwise, they're always right, at some point they will lose the respect they earned from you. It's just a matter of time. And again, humility is key to maintaining mutual respect. This pride and ego, it kills. It doesn't edify. It doesn't build up. It destroys. So if you're the one that's always carrying your pride and ego regarding anything, I best be careful. Now you're in a marriage relationship, just take the pride and ego off your shoulder and put it away, because you will not be needing it in that marriage journey. Again, lack of communication. We know that when you feel disrespected, you don't feel your spouse is giving you that respect, you have to sit and talk about it. Rangers, I see you. Thanks for joining. So misunderstanding and unspoken expectations can create resentment. It's just a matter of time. Even though you love this person, that's why you got married to them, at least, and all of that. No, some people marry for other reasons, but I mean, we're talking about a normal relationship where you fall in love and end up in a marriage relationship. Regular open conversations can help prevent misinterpretations. When you misinterpret your spouse, how can you get clarity? Ask questions. Listen. My dear, what you've said, this is what I've heard. Rephrase it back. And they say, oh, no, that's not what I mean. That means, you see what right there, and then that misinterpretation of what they've said has been nullified because you wait to clarify what you think they said. And they'll be like, no, this is what I'm meaning. This is what I'm trying to say. And they probably rephrase it and say what they're trying to say so that you can understand. Otherwise, when there's lack of communication, there will be chaos. Because when your spouse feels you don't even respect them and you're trying to share what you feel about that so it can be addressed and don't even want to hear it or don't want to talk about, look, some other time, and then some other time turns to 10 years. In fact, that's if they stay with you that long and they're not busting out, like a volcanic eruption, so to say. So let's be mindful. Let's be open to conversations, to listen actively before we respond. Don't just listen to want to respond. Listen and let your response come with from a place of solution. This person is not happy. What is the solution? This person is not happy with me. What can I do to change that narrative? So it's up to you. If you're truly keen about your spouse, it's up to you. Again, unresolved conflict, it can be, oh my God, a hindrance to mutual respect in a marriage relationship. If you don't know how to handle conflicts, holding grudges or bringing up past mistakes, it weakens that respect you have for one another, because you're supposed to be like, this person, they don't even respect me. I've made this mistake now. Oh my God, this is the time they're going to wash me, they're going to say this, they're going to put me down, and they just feel, oh my God, they don't even respect me anymore just because of this mistake. So learn to resolve conflicts. You have to still talk about these things with your spouse, because you can't do it by yourself. You sit down now and be talking to yourself. Is it you that will still, so it doesn't make sense. You still have to sit down, no matter how inconveniencing that may be, but at least you do it. And the more you do that, the more you handle conflicts. I don't even know. Some things are coming to my mind. The more you do that, you find that it becomes easier. Even when bigger conflicts arises, you find out that together you're able to tackle this. So address issues immediately and let this prevent any form of bitterness, that may be building up. That's why you have to learn how to resolve things between yourself. With your bestie, you know how to resolve things, but with your spouse, it's so hard. So find ways to help in yourself and seek help if you must, really. Again, stress and external pressure can actually be a challenge to mutual respect in a marriage. Financial struggles, work stress, and family pressures can create tension. Elder Debbie, I see you. Good evening. And again, supporting each other during tough times, it kind of helps maintain respect. I will respect the fact that, oh my God, when I thought I had some sort of breakdown, my spouse was there. I respect him for standing. Not I say, get over yourself. Just get on with it. What's wrong with you? Why is it? Are you the only person that have suffered this? And they just go on and they make things worse. It's like, oh my God, this person is not even respecting me in my space, in this low mode that I'm in and all of that. So we need to be careful. Tinu Olami, I see you. Thanks for joining. Again, another strong challenge is the cultural and upbringing differences. Good evening, my dear sister. Hope you're good. This one is number one. Maybe I should put it on number. I should have put it at number one. Different backgrounds may affect views on gender roles and respect. I started with that when I was doing my preamble. Some culture believe men ought to be respected more than the woman. Some even feel a woman should not even be respected at all. So God help that woman in that culture. She makes any mistake, oh, that's the end of her in that marriage. But if the husband makes the mistake, oh, pride or grace and pride, I don't know whether they go together. They'll be like, oh, he's the man. He's entitled to make certain mistakes. And they still respect him for being the man. So some culture can be a challenge to mutual respect. Some, you might feel disrespected, especially as a woman, and you try to reach to the elders of your family, and they're like, a marriage is like an institution. You learn there. Whatever happens, just take it. Respect your husband, and you'll be fine, and all of that. So all the disrespect she is going through, it doesn't count in some culture. They're like, suck it up and stay there, suck it up and live with it, or whatever it is. She doesn't have a right to say, my husband disrespected me. What mouth does she want to open to say, my husband disrespected? They will not even, they will laugh at you. So you can't imagine how strong culture can affect mutual respect in a marriage. Couples must find common grounds and build a relationship based on mutual understanding. I want to be treated with respect. It's on me to respect back my spouse. It's on you as well. Adebisi's music. I see you, bruv. I hope you are good. Good evening to you. So I'll be rounding up soon, but let's look at restoring respect when it is lost. Like I said, issues of life do happen, and sometimes you just feel you can't believe your spouse did this to you, and you lose the respect that you have for them. And these things will take time to rebuild. And that's just the truth about it. It's not microwave, fast. Oh, you disrespected me, I've forgiven you. Or you did something, I've lost respect for you. Oh, I've forgiven you. Okay, yeah, I respect you now. And then they say something. It doesn't work like that. It will take time to rebuild. Let's be realistic with ourselves. So if respect has been lost in a marriage, it can be rebuilt through intentional effort. If you mean it, you want to rebuild it, you must be intentional. Otherwise, your spouse will not respect you as a person, let alone as a spouse. So, let's look at it, how to restore it when it is lost. You need to identify the root cause of you losing that respect. What led to the loss of that respect? If you cannot put your hand on that, it would happen again. And that's the more reason you need to sit and reflect on these things, whether by yourself or with your spouse. Most especially with your spouse, so they can tell you when they notice that or when they feel that happened. The disrespect, I mean. So it's very important that you have to be intentional. You really want to know how you've lost so much respect from your spouse. Find out from them. Okay, and this way you can help to regain or to rebuild that respect you've lost. Again, apologize and seek forgiveness. This is very crucial, whether man to man, a woman to man. It's not one-sided. It's not always the man that should apologize, or it's not always the woman that should apologize when things... No, you've done wrong. Don't say my culture says I must not and no, they're human. Your spouse is human and they've got feelings. So admitting to your mistake is very crucial. Like I said, you have to be intentional. When you admit and you go to your spouse, especially if a man will go to the wife and say, my dear, I have wronged you. Oh, not again. Let's see if we can study that in. Yeah, I just had to confirm their thing in TikTok. So what was I saying? Admitting your mistakes is very crucial, to rebuilding that respect if it has been lost in that marriage relationship. Care 6, I see you. Thanks for joining. Rebuild trust. It's very, very important. It takes time. It takes intentionality. Through consistent actions and commitment, you can rebuild that respect again. Don't rush your spouse. Give them time to heal. Give them time to recover from that scenario, whatever it is that has made them lose that respect for you, or vice versa, really. So rebuild the trust patiently. It's very important. Again, practice patience. If you don't have patience and you go into marriage, that institution is a learning institution. It will teach you patience, whether the hard way. If you don't want to take the easy way, you'll find out. Restoring respect, it takes time and effort. Because it's like building a house. When you build a house, it might take months and months to build the house. But when it comes to demolition, one thing like this, bam, the whole house comes crumbling. And now you say, oh my God, you've broken down the house. Now you want to rebuild. It might take you longer to rebuild the whole thing again. Just like that. So practice patience, because that restoring respect, it will take time and it will take effort. It will take intentionality. It will take commitment and patience again. Yeah, more patience. You can't go wrong with that. Thank you so much, Elder Debbie. I know Woman of Purpose won't be able to join us tonight due to some unforeseen circumstances, but thank you so much. Thank you for that. So seek counseling if needed, guys. I know there's nothing you cannot take to counseling. I tell you, there is nothing you cannot take to counseling. because you've tried within your own power to let your spouse know that these things has to be rebuilt. They're not seeing it. They don't see the need for it. After we're still married, we're good, life goes on and all of that. But you're not seeing it that way. You want things to be addressed so it doesn't happen again. And your spouse is not just having it, you know. Sometimes you might need to get a counselor in to help both of you understand what the situation is, how to move and how to rebuild. So a third party can help mediate and restore balance into that marriage relationship, because it's very crucial. And like I said from the onset, I'm just going to bring a bit of biblical perspective to respect in marriage, mutual respect in marriage. So respect is a biblical principle. Like I said, God created marriage and his intentions were good. And if we are not enjoying the goodness of marriage, we need to check ourselves. Maybe there's something we're not doing right. And that's just, the simple explanation I can give to it. And regardless of the rate of divorce happening all over the world, you and I know that almost every weekend people are still getting married. If I have like 2 weddings in the next 3 months or thereabouts, people are still getting married. That means people still believe in that institution called marriage. So don't fool yourself to say, oh, marriage is a scam or that. No, you're just kidding. Because at some point you swallow your words, so to say. So I just want to look at some biblical principle when it comes to respect. For example, Ephesians 5:33 says, nevertheless, let each one of you in particular so love his own wife as himself, and let the wife see that she respects her husband. Meaning this man would have shown respect to her, would have shown love to her, and she also needs to be sure that she's respecting the man back, she's loving the man back. Love and respect, they go hand in hand. Husbands and wife must both honor and value each other, and that is how they can enjoy the goodness of that marriage. And again, respect is rooted in love. So if you're telling me you love me, do you respect me? 1 Corinthians 13:4-5, I'll read and I'll tell us one or two things. Love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself. Love is not puffed up, does not behave rudely, is kind, does not seek its own, it's not provoked, thinks no evil. Imagine you say you love this person, you say I do, you walk down the aisle and then you now bring them home and now you're treating them anyhow. True love includes kindness, patience and respect for one another. I believe personally it should be mutual, not one-sided. Oh, the wife should get more respect because she's a weaker vessel or whatever it is, we used to justify those sayings. Imagine. Oh no, the man needs respect. That's his food as a man. All sorts. We've coined out so many sayings that are not justified. I never can understand, I'm telling you. Again, when you look at Philippians 2:3, it says, let nothing be done through selfish ambition or conceit, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem others better than himself. Meaning, I place you high esteem like that, you need to place me there as well. Because otherwise it's not balanced. Marriage thrives when both partners prioritize each other's well-being over personal pride. These are things we don't talk about, and we're suffering in that marriage relationship. We can't even talk about it because, it's too emotional. It's too deep. It's too this. And yet we're suffering in there. God will help us, really. So I'll give us one more Bible principles on this. God's design for marriage is mutual honor. Like I've said a million times today, if I can say that. Colossians 3:18-19 says, wives, submit to your own husbands, So, is that man you have to respect? Is that woman you have to respect? Not other people's as such. Some people even respect outsiders more than their own spouse. Hello? We're faking stuff here. We're not being real. It says, wives, submit to your own husbands as is fitting to in the Lord. Husbands, love your wife and do not be bitter towards them. These things, it takes two. It takes two. You're not in a marriage relationship with yourself, so you better listen to what your spouse is saying. Submission is not about inferiority, mind you, because, like I said, people misquote the Bible a lot of times just to suit their ego and pride. Okay? It's not about inferiority, but it's about mutual honor and love. Husbands should love and protect their wives, while wives should respect and support their husbands. So I believe strongly it takes two. It's a mutual thing. It should not be, oh, only men deserve respect, so it's women that deserve disrespect. Please, let's look at it critically. So my conclusion today, mutual respect is the foundation of a strong, fulfilling, and lasting marriage. No doubt about that. It creates an atmosphere of love, trust, and security for both partners, not just the wife, because they see her as a weaker vessel, they keep saying. So I've said a lot of things today, but just to recap quickly, because I know some people are just joining in towards the end. But thank you so much for the tappings and, bringing in more people as well. What you can take home today, if you haven't heard anything I've said, know that respect is essential for emotional intimacy and a strong communication between husband and wife. It is demonstrated through words, actions, and daily habits. This is how you show your spouse you respect them or you disrespect them. But we're talking about mutual respect in a marriage. So, are your words kind? Are your actions genuine? Your daily habits, are they irritating? Those are things you need to pay attention to. More so when your spouse is complaining about any of these things, do not ignore it. Do something positive to that so you can keep enjoying your marriage relationship. Again, mutual respect, it demonstrates, like I said, you can demonstrate it through your words and action. And not just that, pride. Unresolved conflicts and external pressures can threaten respect, in case you don't know. So be mindful that you don't allow third parties put pressure on you to do certain things to your spouse just because they've erred or they've made this mistake. Show them you're the man. Show them women are this and that. No, we don't do that. Two wrong does not make a right. So let's be the bigger person and, help our partner when they're going through such. Again, respect can be restored through humility, trust building, and forgiveness and intentionality to rebuild, because it would take time and more effort even to rebuild. And the Bible teaches that respect is part of God's design for marriage. So my final word of encouragement to all of us, including myself, let us strive to build marriages where mutual respect is the foundation of that marriage. By honoring, valuing, and cherishing our spouses, we reflect the love and grace of God in that relationship we have. My prayer is that may our marriages be filled with love, peace, and unwavering respect for one another in the name of Jesus. That is the end of my talk today. However, my one question today is, should respect be mutual, or does one spouse need it more than the other? Should respect be mutual, or does one spouse need it more than the other? Thank you for listening.
Bringing hope and make you feel alright. Rainbow, the promise, the future, and life.
So that is my own perspective to this topic. I know I've said quite a number, but I can't cover it all, like I always say. And that's where you come and send an invite. Let me bring you into the box. Let's talk some more. Let's learn some more. If you have any real life experiences you want to share with us so we can learn and know the gravity of this topic we're talking about in a marriage relationship. I know, of course, there's always the courtship relationship before the marriage. So if you're courting someone at the moment and you just feel this uneasiness that they don't respect you, this is the time to find courage to talk about it before you walk down that aisle. Because if you're keeping quiet now, you might get double dose when you eventually get to that marriage. So I would talk about things if I were you right now. So let me bring us up. Let's talk some more about this because it's very crucial. Like I said, some marriages are breaking up because there is no mutual respect. And it's like they've just had it up to here. They're not doing anymore. So welcome, Elder Ade. Look at all my elders coming in first today. Elder Adegbenga, Elder Debbie.
Elder Debbie.
Wow, wow,
Also,
wow. Wow, welcome.
Superior elder. Superior elder.
uh,
Thank you
what are
so
you
much.
what are you practicing? Are you practicing mutual respect?
Ah, my own number pass mutual respect.
It's good. Let us practice what we're preaching. It's very good.
Exactly.
Well done. Elder, it's been a while. Adegbenga, it's been a while. I hope you're.
Yeah. Also sorry. Yeah. Well, it's good to be here today.
Oh, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah. The past couple of weeks have been really engaging. Where is my brother now? I can't see him.
He'll join us. He has to finish, doing the needful. Hopefully he'll join us. But
Hopefully.
woman of purpose sent her message. She won't be able to join in today. So yeah.
Oh, we miss her. We
Yeah.
miss her.
Yeah.
I will first of all like to start my contribution with a response to your question
Okay.
about mutual respect. You see, ultimately, mutual respect lays the foundation for trust,
Good evening.
for love, and a deep connection. You know, if what we are doing, if we both do not see the mutual sense in it, it's not right. Creating a partnership where both of us can grow, can develop,
Yes.
can blossom, can flourish. As the Bible said, one 1,000, two 10,000. God designed marriage. My prayer, you see, my prayer for any couple today is for them to run with God.
Amen, brother. Amen.
You see, when you are running with God, the thing you are running with is the understanding and the mindset of God for marriage. It is only a man that God has touched his heart that can understand and see value in this program.
Yeah.
You see, this program is a waste of time in the sight of the fools. If there is one thing, I want to appreciate you for your consistency.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Even if there is nobody here, I always notice you promptly at 8 p.m.
Thank you.
That's something that is very sacrificial. When we say, let's do this, and let me speak for myself. I want you to help us appreciate your husband
Oh,
for allowing you for this. You know, the time you come online for this is the crucial time he needs you more.
Yeah, very true.
So we appreciate his sacrifice as well.
Thank you. He would hear, don't worry.
We appreciate his sacrifice. So I've answered your question. So now you see, mutual respect in marriage is the cornerstone of healthy and lasting relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You know, recognizing our lowest and highest points.
Mm,
You know, you when you don't mock each other at your lowest,
yeah,
you can always celebrate each other at the peak.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Thank
You
you.
know, another thing is for each of us to be a good and active listener.
Yeah.
You know, when we learn to listen, when we understand our communication skill,
Mm-hmm.
it helps us to grow a lot.
That's good.
You know, I'm somebody that you can easily misunderstood.
Mm,
So whenever you see me communicating, I try as much as to break it down
okay.
so that you do not what
Misunderstand.
misunderstand me. You know, and we should also learn to value each other's boundaries.
Mm, mm,
Yeah, we need to value each other's boundaries. You know, we are coming from two separate backgrounds,
definitely.
and we both are crayfish that are dried.
What
You know,
analogy?
yeah, because for you, if you want to bend that crayfish, you are going to damage it.
Mm,
But the same crayfish, when you cook it and it's softened, you can even bend it.
not just bend it, it becomes even sweeter.
It produces sweet savour,
Oh my goodness.
you know.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, which I really must commend your speech for, was acknowledging each other's efforts.
Mm,
No matter who has more,
yeah.
you know.
Mm,
At times, it could be the woman that God has uplifted more than the man
yeah.
because submitting to one another
Mm,
is very, very key. Oh.
very, very.
It's very key. Oh. You know, I've been in meetings today. I
Mm.
only thank God that I have the privilege. You see, I am more active during the day,
Oh, okay.
yeah, than night. So at times in the night, I'm
Tired.
usually tired. Yeah.
Mm.
Like I've been in meeting yet up till past 8 now.
Wow. Wow. Right. Thank you.
You know,
I appreciate your
That's why
presence.
they call
Thank
you
you.
superior elder.
In fact,
Elder Debbie, mind yourself. Oh.
respect, respect.
You know, thank you for the support, Elder Debbie. Yeah, you know, and also supporting each other's growth,
Mm, mm,
not to dominate.
yeah.
You know, I've seen men trying to dominate their women,
Mm, mm,
and some are manipulative as well in the process.
wow.
I have a friend, I used to have a friend because it's been a while though that I saw him. He is somebody that he knows how to keep money with a woman. During dating days,
Mm-hmm.
the woman is always in power. And whenever he wants to withdraw, he will not withdraw what he has saved though. He will withdraw everything, even plus, if possible, times three of the woman's money.
Wow.
And at the point of the woman expecting her money for whatsoever lies he might have told the lady, and he's not coming forth,
Mm-hmm.
the third parties would hear their voice
Wow.
and come to separate the fight.
Can imagine, yeah.
Some people are just so gifted with manipulation like that.
Is that a gift?
Ah, when it's a gift, and it's a natural gift for him because that's his own way of doing things.
Hmm.
He manipulates women.
Wow.
That's why, yeah, and the other aspect of this mutual thing,
Hmm.
which can never be omitted in anything that has to do with marriage, is effective communication.
Mm-hmm.
So, effective communication plays a very vital role.
Yeah.
You want to stay with someone for the rest of your life.
That's the prayer.
This person needs to understand you. That even when you wave your hand, they know what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
When you sneeze, they understand you.
Hmm.
All these things are what communication is about.
Hmm.
And also conflict resolving, how to peacefully resolve issues. Honestly,
It's a big
i-
thing, oh. Hmm.
if you can get this, I don't see anything stopping you.
Yeah. Yeah.
This conflict resolving, oh my days.
Hmm.
Honestly,
Hmm.
if anybody can crash this, that, oh, okay, you know, um, I know a man and a woman,
Yeah.
although in the Christendom level, if anything comes up and they see that and it's not in their district, what they would simply say, oh, okay, that's fine. Is it that okay, that's fine, that's it.
Wow.
And it ends there. They are not bothered.
Hmm.
The way and manner with which they both honor themselves.
Hmm. It does.
The beautiful thing is the woman addresses her husband as Kabiyesi. Yeah, that's is when you
What does the man? Do you know what does the man call her? Glory. Oh
well, eh, well, you know the same man had run away many years ago from the marriage,
oh, wow.
and the woman, trusting God, never gave up.
Hmm. Thank God.
Yeah, she never gave up until the day she walked and met her husband on the road.
Wow.
How could you just leave us alone and go away?
Hmm.
What could be the matter?
Hmm. That's important.
The story goes a long way. Whenever you see the woman serves her husband, she kneels down and carry the food. Kábíyèsí, my boy, wash down. Come and eat.
Hmm.
You know, the the things I picked from their life.
Hmm.
has helped me a lot because we people coming from diverse background, what I see in them, I never see in my parents. Yeah. Although my home, my parents are not that bad too as well, but not to that extent.
But at least, yeah. There's
Yeah,
no
not to that
perfect,
extent.
there's no perfect couple.
Of
As
course.
long as they're trying and putting their best, that's what matters.
Yeah. Ah, the man would never lack anything. If he doesn't have anything, the woman will go and put money in his pocket. And the man will still come me, ma'am. I don't know how this money got to my pocket too.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, it is because they've seen the best
Yeah.
together. So my word of encouragement for each and everybody today is that we find our roots and our common ground. That is it about that? I'm sorry. You see, saying just that sorry goes a long way.
But some find it hard too.
That is, yeah, I know, I know, I know. You see, some people, their upbringing is very difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the meeting I was in earlier, we discussed about the foundation, and the Bible taught us that if the foundation be faulty,
What can the righteous
what
do?
can the righteous do?
Hmm.
No matter the tower, you want to build on a foundation. If the foundation cannot withhold it, the whole structure would crumble.
Oh, most definitely.
So it's very, very important
Hmm.
that we should, no matter what, we get the point, understand it, that what God wants to keep between us. Honestly, I won't lie to you. The secret to God's abundance is in marriage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm a living testimony of this.
I believe strongly.
Honestly,
Hmm.
honestly, and I pray God will grant us the grace and the wisdom to achieve the best on this. And
Amen.
the purpose for this program itself be fulfilled in each of our life. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Thank you very much.
Hey. Oh, amazing. When you hear from the elders, what more can I say? What more can I say? Thank you so much for that contribution. Okay. Yes, guys, send me an invite if you really want to chip into this discussion today, especially if you're the married one. We want to hear from your years of experience. How has mutual respect held your marriage together, or has it helped at all? Azizat, I see you. Thanks for joining. So, Elder Debbie, I'm going to call A13 is here for moral support as usual, but it's okay. Thank you, A13, for joining in. Adebisi's music, I've been inviting you, except you're somewhere you can't talk. I really, really love to hear your views about this topic today. So please, if you can accept my invitation, it will be really nice. But if you can't, I do understand. So, Elder Debbie, I'm going to come to you. What is your take about this? So, and this topic, whether you're married or not, I mean, as a person, everyone deserves respect. If you're dealing with friends, colleagues, family members, the kind of respect you accord them, you honestly want it back. But when you're not getting that back, how do you handle it? Where does that leave you in the way you treat them? So, Elder Debbie, I know you have friends, who are married, so you have a lot to say as well. But I really want to hear your views tonight. Should respect be mutual, or does one spouse need it more than the other? What's your take on this? Let's hear from you, please. I see you
I
talk. Thank
Edda, welcome.
superior elder.
you. In fact, I am so blessed today. But for the
You
two
know,
of you, we're fine.
you should just share the grace after superior has spoken.
Oh no, after you have
Says who?
spoken, maybe.
After you, my lord.
You are still owing me money. Oh. The money you were making since you didn't come.
I'll be
You are
No,
owing
still owing
you
no,
me.
this.
no,
Yeah.
no, it's not money. It's not money. It's not been easy.
It is
It's
well.
well.
I wish, honestly, this program is best at this time. I just wish I would have wished it for maybe afternoon or evening time, but it is really perfect at this bedtime so that whatever we get, we go to bed with it and we can meditate over it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. I'm trying to gather
Thank,
myself together
thank you
because I
for all
just
the tappings as well. I'm so impressed that just a few of us, at least I can see in the box, the tapping has really gone up today. So thank you so much. Thank
oh wow, we're almost 20K.
Can you imagine? Amazing.
Okay. Should respect be mutual in marriage. In any form of relationship, respect should be mutual. Respect me, I respect you. And
What
when
if
it comes
what
to
if the elder Debbie, what if I'm older than you? You should show me respect even if I don't show you because I'm older.
even if you are older
Come
than me,
compulsory.
no, it's not even that. Even if you are older than me and you disrespect me,
You give me back to back.
not that I won't give you back to back. I'm not like that. I'm a very respectful person. It's just
Oh.
that um by the time I respond to you with respect, you would have gotten on before you realize that something is not balanced.
Your respect would have humbled her.
See,
Oh my goodness.
the- this question you ask, I'm not the one that's supposed to answer you. It's because Adasa is having dinner. I just finished having dinner.
Maybe I can pass the mic to her. Let her speak.
Adasa, we tell an elderly person that your head is not correct with full respect, and the person will not realize what she said
Until they get
until
home.
yeah. So I don't think respect should be by age
Okay.
or by gender.
What if the husband is older than the wife too?
So, ma, this question you asked me, do you really want me to answer?
Yes, that's what I'm
Okay.
asking.
So if he's older than the wife, how is she supposed to address him rather, sir? Okay, when it's time to off the light in the bedroom, how will she address him?
Ẹ parọ́ yẹn ni.
Oh my goodness, Elder
No,
Debbie.
he will turn to, oh, daddy wa, oh yeah, daddy wa. Let's be real now. As in,
Sir, can you please turn off the light?
oh yes, sir. How do you want me to? How?
People are funny. Oh,
But how though?
oh my
See,
goodness.
I don't know, but I feel maybe it's culture or tradition that make people think, oh, respect is a gender thing. No, it's not. It's not. It's not, and it's not supposed to be. We should respect each other. Like I said, in any kind of relationship. Now let's talk about marriage. When the Bible says, husband, love your wife as Christ loved the church that he gave his life. And in response to the love that your husband should love you as a woman is submission. So before I submit to you as a man, please, have you loved me to the extent that you can die for me? If you cannot do it, please don't expect my submission.
Jésù.
Oh, hey, hey.
That's what the
I
Bible
don't know whether
says.
to laugh or clap now.
But
Hey.
but that's what the Bible says. It's not necessarily like,
Your
it's not,
excellent.
you
Perfect.
see, it's not necessarily like you lie down and they butcher you, but it's a fact that you can sacrifice. That means you can sacrifice for me as my husband. That's what the Bible is. Anyway, I didn't write the Bible, and that's what it says.
Okay.
And in response to that, it says, wife, submit to your husband. And is that not what the Bible says? So which means, as the head of the family, when it comes to respect, it should be mutual. But I think the problem is our culture has made this seems like, oh, the wife is supposed to respect the husband more than the I see the way some men talk to their wife, and I'm like, if you are the last man on earth, I will not.
Okay. I think I
I will
kind of agree with you
I will
on
not,
that.
because if some men talk to their wife where you are, you will be wondering, did they use her to beg him? Did they use her to borrow money from him? You know those kind. You know,
Even if they dash you the woman, haba.
yeah, but it is what it is. He paid a bride price now. So
Better.
it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be. At least I've seen or heard about some marriages where before the man will make decision, he will contact the wife.
Yeah,
Any decision that will affect the family.
especially, yeah.
Some men, some men, even in their own family, when they want to make decision, he is the one that will introduce the wife as, you can push her on the side, because if you push her on the side, they will help you to push her on the side.
Of course. Of course.
It's not supposed to be. It's our life. Maybe it's a fact, maybe I don't know, maybe it's a fact in some people's life that they don't see their spouse as part of them. Maybe that's why.
Well, maybe.
If not, we should, even some friendship are closer and have more respect for each other than some marriages.
True.
Respect is not just when I can call you sir ma'am, Mr. Baba, and I still disrespect you.
Of course.
I can give you all the title in this world and I still disrespect you.
Auntie, don't let me look at your face before you know Wosa.
Imagine I say, oh, auntie, are you okay?
In fact.
So respect is not just by, oh, giving you a title. It's how we deal with each other. Even when we are not physically there with each other, how you think about the other person before you make decision that will affect both parties.
Yeah, very true.
If I can call you, oh, I can say my king, oh, my husband is this man, but I am disrespecting you. Are you for real? Let's stop deceiving each other and do what is right. Respect is not, oh, oh, it's only when he's there, but when the person is not there, you can do anyhow. That person does not have to be there for you to respect them.
Of course.
So no matter how you do it, or however it is, if you are respecting the person, respect them fully. Not eye service,
Yeah.
not by high service, either in any form, any kind of relationship. Now when it
Whether
comes
they're
to marriage,
present or in absential, I mean.
yes, now when it comes to marriage, is the way you carry your spouse, either as a man or as a woman, is the way you carry your spouse. That's how your family members will carry him or her. In fact, that's how your friends will carry him or her. Now your children, the children you have in that marriage, that's how they will respond to that person in that marriage. Some women too, the way they disrespect their husband, it is well.
Amen.
They deserve award.
They need to be given president general.
Among the women.
But and as time goes on, the children sees all those things. Now when you are outside, you can kneel down for your pastor, for any elder you see, you do everything. Everybody see you as the perfect person, as the virtuous woman, but inside your house, you are the direct opposite of what people are seeing outside. They see you as this, oh, this person that is so committed, so respectful, so this and that outside. But inside your house, your children don't see. See, that's why some children can never respect their parents. It's not a cause. Because
Because of
what
what
you
they
are
see
showing them inside and what you are showing outside is not the same.
at all.
That makes you an hypocrite.
Mm. Yeah.
You are an eagle outside, but inside you are something else.
Vulture.
Inside you are something else. And there are some men, oh wow, they can give everybody money. Everybody sees them as this good man. Everybody sees them, this man is very quiet. He's, he's very generous. But his children are suffering. Who are you deceiving?
I wonder.
Who are you deceiving? That's where the problem is. So if you want to do it, do it. If you see, I always say it, and I will always say it to, like I said, it's what I said earlier. If you want me to submit to you, what am I submitting to? This submission thing that they said to women is more or less like, it's almost the same thing as loving each other. Because when I submit to you, which means everything about me is submitting to you. My life, my journey, my dreams is submitting to you. So are you loving me with the same thing, with your life, your journey, your dream, your finance, and everything? I came across a post on Instagram today, and they were asking men, oh, choose between your wife, your daughter, and your mother. How will you, if let's say three of them are in trouble, how will you choose?
Who will you save first?
And I can tell you, 60% chose their daughter first, then their mother and their wife.
Wow.
The rest of the 40 said their mother, their daughter. Anyway, all of them that in that video, what their wife was the last. And at the end of the day, when they asked one, he said his wife is not his blood family. And I'm like, are you?
Really?
So what happened to a man shall leave his father and mother and cleave?
They lack
Now
understanding.
woman they cleave. Oh.
No, the Bible did not tell me that I should cleave. He asks you as a man to cleave.
Eh.
My goodness.
Yes,
Genesis 2:18 to the last. Is that not so?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. He said a man shall leave his father and his mother
Okay. So
and
what will a
cleave.
woman now do?
See, when
Do
it
you know?
comes
Do
to
you know?
marriage,
Wait,
sir,
Elder Debbie, wait. Let me even give you one period, just one. Imagine me.
Oh, don't come
Wait
in between this.
now. I leave my father's name, the name that
Uh-huh.
is precious, and I carry your name.
Oh shit.
That's number. Hey, who does that? Do you know there's some women that refuses to carry their husband's name?
Of course
it's
I
not
know.
their fault. It's experience that taught them lesson.
So the people woman used to have experience in marriage. Hey,
Huh?
mama hear another one. Oh.
Sir, okay, what about the one that they both have properties together? They put Mr. and Mrs. something something. Anybody can be Mrs. something something. Now women are put my direct name.
First
Don't put
name.
don't use
Yeah, I deal in property construction in Nigeria, and I witnessed that. The woman's first name, the woman would rather say, if my name, if it is not on my name, it my first name needs to appear on that document.
At least.
now a lot of women are not agreeing to changing their name, especially if they've gone to a certain age where everything they've achieved are on that name, and it will take a lot of stress to change the name. They would rather leave it. It's
Okay.
not, it's not because they are not committing to the marriage. It's just that the stress it will take to change all those names, all the names on all the documents they've achieved over the years, is more.
Let me tell you, it is all still part of mutual agreement.
God bless you, sir.
And respect, yeah.
You see,
I've seen a marriage they cancel because of this name changing thing.
like I said, mutual agreement. What is the understanding of the man and the tenacity of his understanding? You see, Okay, would changing the name change the status of the economy of the country in which they are living? No. You see, submission is practical. I just explained about somebody kneeling down to serve her husband. And somebody questioned her someday, oh, will you help me crown my king? This is my king. Still referring to her husband
Okay.
as her king. So, whatever I do that pleases me with him pleases me, not you.
But sir, you said the husband left at a point after all the kneeling down.
Yeah, at a point when the economy was biting, and you
Is
see,
it not supposed to
eh,
be
So is
the
it a
protector?
marriage of convenience?
yeah, to the
Wait,
glory
did they
of
take
God.
him outside or he went outside by himself?
Well,
After all
well,
the kingy.
Another
no,
story
no,
for
no, no,
another
no, no,
day.
no, 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 no. Before the king, that was when he
Okay,
left.
okay,
Oh,
okay.
I see. Okay, fair
Okay,
enough.
I get it now. Ah, I thought it's after all
So,
that.
uh so you see, the woman is doing everything that would bring his mind home. Now, I will like to chip in something.
Okay.
You see, we both the man and the woman, need to understand one fact, that
What's that?
the country is hard enough, rather than us tearing issues in the house. The house should be a
A
place
safe
where we seek
haven.
refuge, where we seek peace. You understand? Ah, welcome, my dear. Even if you don't call your husband king or anything, how was your day? Hope it wasn't stressful. Let me get you water. Let me get you this thing. Ah, husband, you are coming home. Oh, my dear, I was able to get some fruit. Would you wash them? Would you eat? You understand? We should try to make the home, a resting place
As in, we should be able to
that
do that for each other, not one person doing it.
I have said
Yeah.
it.
Okay, sir.
I've
I'm trying to
mentioned it.
understand you. You know when elder
I've
is
not.
Yeah,
talking.
he said mutual, like in both
It has to
parties.
be mutual.
God
Yeah.
bless you, sir.
You understand? You see, let us. When you are doing all this thing, your wife, and even you, the submission is, oh, I had a very rough day today. It's not until you submit your property in VGC, the property you are taking it to nowhere. You are just a tenant on the property. So believe me, even the next of kin might have nothing to do with the property in future, and just sell it off as they are doing today in Nigeria. So submission is, oh, this was how my dad, sorry. You won't even believe what happened with me today as well. And you both talk it off. Oh, you will laugh, you will cheer yourself up, and you, voila. How many is the 24 hours in a day?
Before you know, it's gone. It's gone, gone, gone.
Honestly, it's gone. But I have a boss. The last boss I worked with in Nigeria before traveling. In fact, he was he joined the meeting I was in before coming on here. Do you know he would not leave his house until they've packed his food. The wife would not let him go. Him too, he knows he is not to go
Until.
until it has been sorted. And you will not see him past 6 p.m. at work. He will tell you, I have to be home. Some discipline
Yeah.
between that, it's what they are doing, the practice of their home. That, okay, the wife knows that no matter what, where the husband is, at so time, he must be home. Once she hears the gate, Koro, your daddy is back. Oh, these are the things that spice relationship. You must be able to predict your man. You must be able to know him, to speak on his behalf. I had a situation, I think about 2 years ago in Nigeria, then that involves huge money. I was not in the house. It involves a third party. The third party was the one that brought the client to my house. I was not home. They met my wife. They brought a lot of police. You know, police want to now say, okay, is this my house? This and that, blah 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 blah. Meanwhile, the money was also with somebody else. That me, I was also with the person, and I want to ensure I get the money before coming home. The and my wife was like, if it is the money, don't worry, they are coming with the money shortly. When my wife now called me that I have visitor at home, blah blah blah, I just say, okay, all of them should be coming to where I am so that they can witness all the police that they brought, they can witness transparency in what is being done. So instead of me still receiving the money, let the owner of the money collect the money to his account.
Oh.
And my hands are off it. So people needs to be able to trust themselves to some very reasonable point of such. Hey, Elder Debbie, sorry, pardon me. Over to you.
So sorry, Elder Debbie. Please, is Adasa still eating? Okay, maybe she wants to go and find out. Graham, I see you. Good evening. Thanks so much.
Let me find out.
Okay. So before I come to Graham or before I come to Elder Adasa, our puzzle. Can you see the puzzle I posted? I'm not sure if it's sure.
Me have answer.
This one is a tongue twister. You don't have to respond. You have to say it
You want me to say it?
three times without blabbing.
Ready for me.
Yes, ma'am.
Every time I come here on Thursday, it's either I'm just eating or I just finished eating. Why? Why are you like this?
You know, it's the time of the day now. It's the time of the day. So maybe you have to push your
And
meal.
I've told you my dentist said I should be careful of things I do with my mouth.
Oh shit.
You this woman. So it's a choice thing. You don't have to do it. You know that if you don't do it, no gift. That's all it takes.
If a dog choose shoe, which shoe does he choose?
You have to say it fast 3 times without blabbing, and then you get the gift. So be practicing whilst oh, is she still eating, Abi?
Yeah, she's done. She's done eating.
Yes. Lady Adasa, good evening.
Good evening, my lady.
How are you? I really want to see your face. In fact, one day I hope somebody will be bold enough to open their camera, so it's not just only me.
Oh wow.
Not me, honestly.
Oh,
Why?
wow.
Because you look tired.
If you see my condition when I come to this life, if I
I'm already on bed.
If you see my face going, I think maybe I'm 80% awake right now.
Lady for me, I want to be like you when I
So
grow up.
I understand.
Are you a
I'm still
toddler?
growing, no?
You don't worry about that.
When you are elder, and me, I want to be an elder. See this elder
Exactly.
Debbie. Who is growing?
See,
Who?
that's it. There is elder, and there is elder. You get it?
Okay, Elder Adasa. Let's hear
You
you.
see, that's another elder.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed your meal, even though you didn't ask me to come and eat.
I didn't plan you when I was having it. Sorry.
I feel hurt even some more.
Can't you just
Honestly,
come and come?
that
I cannot
was
be
very
lying.
sharp.
It is well. I know at least maybe from what Debbie has been saying, you have an idea, and the topic is on the screen: mutual respect in marriage, or even in relationship, or whatever it is. So the question after my talk is: should respect be mutual, or does one spouse need it more than the other spouse? You can start with that, or what is your take? What has been your experiences? maybe from friends who are married or whatever you can share with us so we learn some more.
Okay, ma.
Thank you.
Actually, I'm a single girl. I
Oh,
don't really like to put my mouth in married people's issue because a lot of married people, their way of life is zigzag. They don't like straightforward things. Even if they see the truth, married people, most married people don't like the truth. If it will affect their home, they will rather choose the latter.
I see.
But according to the upbringing and the home I came from, respect belongs to every human being.
Oh,
Respect should be given. And now in relationship, I believe there is no equal respect because the things that I call disrespectful may not be disrespectful to you. Things that you call disrespectful may seem normal to me. But whatever
okay.
makes me upset, you should respect me and not do it to me. Do you understand? In my household, I don't call my older ones auntie or
Yeah,
brother. I
definitely.
grew up calling them by name. And that's really strange for a lot of people, but that doesn't mean I don't know my place.
Oh,
Respect is not what you call, is how you treat the people, even when they are noise, your actions, how you respect their emotions. So it's a two-way. I don't like you shouting at me when you talk to me. And that's the only way you know how to talk. If I feel disrespected, you are disrespecting me. Now let's go into
wow.
relationship. Our upbringing, or let me say culturally, we've been told that women don't need respect, they need love, while men need respect. But
They
I
need
don't
love.
think there's any love
While
without
men need
respect.
respect.
Love, who doesn't love without respect?
Uh-oh.
Okay. So I don't
Elder, let
think
me
there's
mute
any
you for a
love.
second. Elder Benga, if you can mute.
I don't
Oh,
think
okay.
there is love without
Sorry,
respect as
Adasa. I
far as
think
I'm
maybe a call came in.
yeah. I don't think there is love without respect as far as I am concerned. They
This
walk
is
hand
for
in
Elder.
hand.
That's all. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Ma.
They gave you money on my account.
It's okay.
Oh
I still love you. You can
wow.
have it. It's fine. Um, I don't
You're
think there is
welcome.
love without respect. They walk
I
hand in
trust,
hand.
I
As far as
trust
I'm
and
concerned.
respect you, Elder Debbie, that you pass it on.
Christian, don't worry.
She's a born again. So I believe it's a two-way. Now, a lot of people will say things like, "Oh, he's a man, so it's allowed." I didn't grow up in that kind of pattern. Now, when it comes to me dating in relationship, there's a lot of things whereby I call disrespectful. And if you put a lot of people down, they will say, "Oh, it's nothing. It's just the way men behave." Do you understand? So according to how they feel, they should be respected as long as you are giving it back. Now, let me talk as me as a person. Lady Fumi, as you are here now, you only have to disrespect me once. Once you do it once, I will serve you back in your own coin. If you are okay with it, then we can have that relationship in that way. If you are not okay with it, then you will have to learn to do better. Because if you can't take it, don't dish it out. Parents and children. When we were growing, my father have a rule. My house, my rule, my wife is first in this home. When I left my father's house, the rule become my God, myself, I will update you on how I want you to do. Do you understand? So when we're growing in the house, there's nothing you want to talk about my father's wife, which is my mom. She's always right because it's her husband's house. Now, when I move out of my dad's house and he calls me after 9 o'clock, I'll message him, I'm like, hello, dad, is everything okay? Yes. I think it's a bit too late. Can we talk tomorrow? He respects us. It's a two-way relationship. He wouldn't say, oh, I'm your father, I'm calling you. Therefore, you, we don't operate that way. And Deb is always saying all my life because of my work. There's a way you tell an elderly person that they are not okay, and they will not be offended until they sit down and think about their day. There's a way you
Wow.
tell an elderly person that they are being disrespectful. I think with my grandma, I went there one day and she was reporting my mom to me. And the way she spoke about her daughter,
Wow.
I didn't like it. I didn't go see her for a year. And when she, every time she called me, I'm like, Adasa, when am I seeing you? I say to her, the last time the way you spoke about your daughter, which is my mother, I don't like it. And for that reason, I will not be coming to see you. She changed because she knows it's not allowed. So respect is for everybody, young
Oh
and old.
wow.
It doesn't matter the age.
Asa.
You can't say because you are older. Yes, ma. I don't know. The service is playing up. Because you are older or because you are my husband. As long as you treat me as a wife, once you start saying to me you are my husband and your respect is more in the bedroom, we respectfully do respectful things. So you will have to carry me yourself, put me down yourself. I don't know. I
Yeah,
will
it
honor you
is.
so well. That marriage won't end up properly. So it's a two-way for me. Respect is for everyone, even a young child that you have, because they will leave your house at some point and they will treat you exactly the way you treat them. People think, oh, because your children leave you now. Yeah, just because your children leave you now does not mean that when they leave your house, they will still treat you like the head of the family. At some point, you become secondary and they will treat you how you treat them. So respect is for everyone. Everyone. Young, old. Respect is for everyone. And men should not be respected more than women in marriage. It should be both sides at the end of the day. It's equal.
Hello?
Thank you. Equal mutual respect, one to another, husband to wife, and husband. Thank you for that solution, Adasa. I really appreciate it. So put the puzzle there. Whoever's ready to attempt it. Yes, Debbie.
The
No, I
network
can
is
still hear
not,
you.
it's not clear. Oh, okay.
Okay, Graham, I'll call you. Or Elder Debbie, you want to say something?
No, it's fine. It's
Are
fine.
you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah,
I'm still
it's
here.
stabilized.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I can hear you now. It's stabilized because before it was showing one bar or something. But it's okay now. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you once again, Adasa. Thank So I don't know, maybe Adasa will try the puzzle, but let's go to Graham. Thank you for your patience. I know going on and on, and then we'll come back. We'll probably will round up in another few minutes because I know some days people are busy and all of that. I get it, but is it the importance of this topic has been dealt with? I want to believe so, and quite a number of us are, which is quite appreciated by the ways. So Graham from Debbie, you've heard maybe at Digbing, I'm not too sure, but at least we don't know what is your take about this topic, mutual respect in marriage. Do you think respect be mutual or does one spouse need it more than the other? So what is your take? Thanks for joining us today. I hope you're good. Oh, are you talking? 'Cause we did yesterday.
Listen here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
We can hear you, but
Okay.
I don't know what
Okay.
happened to the host.
Okay. 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 Well, what I just want to contribute. Everybody have said very well. To me, I feel like in my own case, I would just say in my own case in my marriage, there was nothing issue of respect because we just know what to do. Everybody just my wife respect herself and I respect myself. For me in my own marriage, I don't there was no problem with me and but all the people I can see through my friends, our friends, as well. But all I can say, I find out the disrespect issues is mostly from we the African men. We always go after
we just want respect, 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 respect. But I feel both parties should respect themselves, and you as a man, you know what to do. You as a woman, you know what to do. But I believe the man should lead the way. The man's supposed to live by example. I feel if the man should respect the wife, the children, I believe what you give is what you have. That is my I believe 100%. What you give out is what you receive. Because for me, I give my wife the respect, even everybody around me. So for me, I'm receiving back the respect, and I live by example as well. That's why I said in my own case, in my own marriage, that issue of respect was never there, because right from the one when I started dating my girlfriend in secondary school days, between 1989 or so, up to there was no issue till she graduated to our law school and everything, became a professional lawyer and things like that. There was no issue to up to date. But I've counseled a lot of people as well in partnering their marriages as well. What I just noticed is that our culture our culture play a big role in most of our, especially African men, because when you come to the Europe men, things of respect does not come in play. If you look at it, well, if we want to tell ourselves the truth, that is, this African men, you will hear respect, respect, respect. One thing I would say, one thing I would say, calling me calling me king, or this queen, or this, that does not mean you respect me. That does not mean you love me.
Well, true.
That is just a way they're just deceiving themselves, because a lot of people in the church, you see that they pretend in the church, they say, oh, king, oh, my queen. But at home, they are cut alike. For me, for me, to be honest with you,
Yeah.
I don't even know how to call my wife's sweet name. Kim. I used to call my wife the Igbo name Chichi. But the love and the respect that I give to her,
Yeah.
that is the value in my marriage. That is the peace I enjoyed for years.
Thank
And
God.
that is what has made us to be successful in our journey in marriage. Well, honestly, and even me, sef, I'm this time of type. I don't know how to buy gift. Go to the shop and buy gift, but all I know, ah, my card, my card is there. We have access to our accounts. That's why I said I did not experience what most people experience in marriage, because my wife has my passport to my phone, to my camera. I have it. To us, that was not because I don't know whether it's because of the years we have spent together, right from secondary school. I don't know, because I don't know that what maybe that will help me in my own case. So all this issue of at times, can your husband go to your phone? Can this go? For me, I don't have that kind of issue, and up to date. But one thing I make sure that I did, one, one important thing that I make sure that I did, I did not allow any family member, my sisters, because
Mom, put pressure
um,
on you. Yeah.
I have sisters. I do not allow anyone to interfere in my marriage. If I do not allow my family to interfere in my marriage, then for sure friends cannot interfere. So I don't even carry my matter out, this. So I protect my family. I protect my wife. So to me, that's why I said the man has a role to play, because if you are a man, you see, a man has quality. If you don't have that quality as a man, there will be a a problem, because to me, To me, what I feel is that women, despite people are just talking, women are this, women are do. To me, women has good heart. If you treat them well, if women, if
That means a lot coming from a man, really.
if if woman should give you, if woman should give you a heart, you will understand what I'm saying. But you have to prove to her when the woman is secured, you will enjoy, you will provide that security to her. You see, a lot of things has to play, but respect is one of the things that we African men we are finding very difficult. Like for me, up to date, if I go to at times, if I do my double shift, if I come back, if I'm tired, if I'm tired, I'll not sleep. The next morning, my wife, maybe the rest, the kid, they will go to, my wife will go to work. They will go, when I wake up around 12 or 11 or 1, when I come to the kitchen, I just see plate in the sink. I wash. I clean the house. It does not take my respect away from men.
Hey. Wow.
And to be honest, I pay the bills, I pay the house rent, I pay the light bill, everything. It does not take away my respect away from me. At times I go to the supermarket, I buy things, I drop in the house. They say that's why I just want people to understand that marriage is one of the sweetest thing, in this life. When you have at
Yes, I
times,
wow.
if I have some pressure from my place of work or some family issue, at times the way my wife would talk to me, calm me down, everything will just be easy. Everything will just be easy for it will just be easy for me. But all I know is that you as a man, there's a sacrifice that you must pay. When you pay that sacrifice, you will eat the fruit of your labor. You
Yes.
will eat you will eat the fruit. If I that's why I said a man must have some certain qualities, for you to become, like for instance, every Sunday, yeah, every Sunday between, I mean, I'm sorry, every Saturday around 8 o'clock, my wife family, they will they will do conference call. They will do conference call with me. I'll pray. I'll pray with them, the whole family. They will do conference. If they have issue, they will contact me. And if they even have issue, I will say to them. That's why I said a man should have some qualities. My wife respect me to the core. Our family respect me to the core. So what I'm trying to say in essence, as a random, we as a man, we as a man, we have the a major role to look at Adam. God was asking Adam, what have you done? He was even blaming God. It was the wife that you gave me. It of Adam to stand for the wife and said, God, both of us have sinned. But he was blaming God. If he has asked for mercy on the behalf, a man should learn to take charge, to take control. If your wife is down, you don't need to castigate your wife. You don't need to talk down to your wife in the presence of people or in the presence of your family. No. If your wife is down, try to raise her up, because the Bible said they are the weaker vessel. Christ separated everything. He said that Christ love we. That is the kind of love that we should give to our wife. So if God create Adam, gave Adam the full garden to take charge, we as man, that's how we are supposed to do to our wife as well. That's why Christ came to die for us. So in a nutshell, we are supposed to take bullet for our wife. That is just it. So that is my conclusion. So that I'm talking of my own opinion, no, because some men, they don't want to hear this. They
Oh.
will say the girl that
Oh.
I'm
Not
talking is
not every man will agree with you.
so. So that is my
I
own.
know.
Yeah,
Adebenga, I hope you're not sleeping. I hope you're hearing what.
yeah. I grew up in Apapa. Yeah. All my parents are married though, and they are pastors. Uh,
This is what I'm talking about. You gave me your love. I submit to your love. God will bless you, sir. Your home that is standing will not crumble, will not scatter.
Amen.
Because
Amen.
the way they make this marriage look like, they make it look like it has to be a prison yard. Once you are married as a woman, no. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Anyway, Adasa, Mr. Graham said all his brother are married.
They are too good to not to be out of stock. That is how they are.
It's true, it's true, it's true.
Linda, Linda, I think it might be ready.
I think it's a network.
Serious. So wow, wow, thank you.
And she's been having good network these days. Only God knows what's
What did you
happening to
say? I
her.
didn't get that.
Yeah, the network has been somehow on your side too today.
Yeah, Linda, yeah, please
Yeah.
send an invite. Let's see. So let's. Hopefully it's fine.
God bless you, Mr. Graham, for the submission.
I don't know. To be honest, it seems okay. Sometimes because I'm using my phone and I'm connected to the Wi-Fi at home. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Are you
Oh my
connecting to?
God. I love it. So many key points that sometimes when women do those things, say because you're women, yeah, this and that. And one thing I want to say is,
I don't think she can hear. That's why she's trying to
do
drop and
not.
come back. Can you hear me?
Because I don't know whether it's my own even. El Benga, Elder Debbie, I can hear you. Graham, we heard you. Even though I think in yeah, I can hear you. Oh, she really wants to.
The network is just misbehaving.
Please, 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 let's keep our fingers crossed. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for taking it up.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
Lady Linda, maybe you come
So,
out of the live and come back.
some days, but in with
Is better
network.
now,
Oh,
right?
I can hear her now. I can hear her now.
Yeah, come
Um,
out completely from the live and then come back if you can. Oh, okay. Okay, I think. All right, we can
okay.
hear you now. Yay. Okay. Thank you so much. Can you hear me, Linda? Linda, can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Can
can
you
hear
hear
you.
me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good evening. All right. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, I see you've been going back and forth. I'm like, yeah, we really want to hear what you want to share with us. Okay. Yeah. It's
Okay.
lagging. I can
First
sense
of
it's
all, I want
lagging.
to.
So, Linda, let's hear from you. And thanks for joining us on Inside tonight. So, maybe we'll be rounding off with your submission.
All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, I want to commend the last speaker, right? Seriously,
Yeah, go on.
please me hearing a man saying all of this,
You're
and
welcome.
so far I respect his maturity.
Great. I
Is
know.
one of the best, though I actually listen to very few persons, just him, yeah, because of my network. But seriously, his maturity is just out of the world because I know their lives,
Okay.
They love it's all about respect, respect, respect. And they forget that respect is reciprocal. Like when you give it, you receive it. Like effortless. Without effort, you don't
Oh.
even need to force it. You don't need to force it. So far as you're giving it, anything you're giving, you are receiving. But when you don't give that and you're trying to receive, that's where the problem comes in.
Yeah.
Because you can't get what you can't give. That's just it. So, sir, please, I commend you. Just as the other lady asked, you said all your brothers are married. Seriously, because I know, like, seriously, seriously, because man, before you see someone,
In fact, Graham, go
when
and wait, Graham, go and tell your mom she must give us another son.
We want to come in another life.
serious,
Oh,
In fact,
oh wow.
Graham, if you can hear me, please go and beg your mom to. Oh,
and
that's so
seriously,
rest in
they
peace.
raised
I
they
think,
raised a
you see,
great a
Debbie,
great
when you
man in
asked that
you.
question where he grew up, what were you trying to imply?
Ah, you know,
She's gone
the
to
reason
the
I asked
land
where
of
he,
the beyond.
the reason why I asked
Debbie,
where he
what
grew
were
up
you
is
trying
that
to imply?
the reason why I asked where he grew up is that
And
Lagos.
amen to that. God bless
When he
him.
said Apapa Lagos, I know there's something special about him. That's why I asked
He
if
couldn't have
any
grown
of
up
his.
in Africa.
No, when he said Apapa Lagos, I know
Uh-huh.
there's something about him because it's not on this. See, if they are calling him normal men, I'm not talking to you, oh, pro senior elder. See, see. If they are counting normal men now, you will see, Mr. Graham, you won't have a lot of friends because they won't count him under normal men.
Hey,
You are right.
You're
what are
right.
you trying
You're
to
right.
tell us
No,
as
you are
well?
right. You are
I'm
right.
not
I don't have a lot of
joking.
Wait,
friends.
wait,
They won't
is
count him.
I don't have a
Adebenga
lot of
trying to
friends.
tell us?
I don't know, maybe Enda
Huh?
Benga is jealous now. Maybe Enda Benga is jealous. Enda Benga did not see. The only thing I asked
No,
I'm
Enda
but
Benga
not
to do is
jealous. I
to,
grew up in
I
Amapa
just
too.
said to Enda
That's
Benga
it.
to adopt me. He did not adopt me.
no,
So I
we
don't know why
know,
he's
we
jealous
know,
now.
Oh, really?
we know, we know.
Pardon me. I never knew.
He's,
Wait, no,
and I'm a
I
very
think
responsible teacher.
No, that maybe Elder. No, he grew up in Apapa as well.
That's why I get it. It's just that in his
Okay, you
own
are
case.
adopted.
Anyway, let me
No, I'm not doing adoption again. I already asked,
that,
I'm not doing
that
again.
clap is for
Ah,
all the men that grew up in Apapa. Thank you.
To be very honest, when I said Mr. Graham will not have a lot of friends,
Oh my
because
goodness.
he
Wow,
won't
it's
be
all
counted
good.
under normal man. Even this
You're
one,
right. You're right.
they won't see him as normal. They might even, I've done that maybe your wife has cooked effort for you
Thank
because
you.
they
The
believe.
wife
now
is
you
using
said his
charm.
wife has cooked there for.
Because they will say he's showing off.
So when I
Hey,
went, when I went, so when I went to church, so I wake up around 5 o'clock. Five
oh
o'clock.
my.
So I took my clothes. So I wake my wife. I asked my wife. Well, then I've not gotten I've not done a document yet, but so when I said I just took her cloth. She just brought her cloth to me. I took the cloth and my cloth. So as I was pressing the clothes, so my cousin they saw me early that morning pressing my wife clothes. Then I make breakfast. Do you know? Do you know that thing brought problem? They said my wife is
Wahala.
controlling me. That my wife has used charm on me. But these are my cousin. This is my cousin. They are not even my brothers. I just said,
Hey, I can.
so it was just like, thank God for the week
Why?
and everything that God. It's not by my power. It's just by the mercy of God.
Just because of that, now there has to be. Thank God.
As the Bible
I
said, I
know.
said, I'm ready to do
We
that.
need to.
Please,
We need
are
to
you ready
change
to
that
love?
narrative.
I said, are you ready to love me and die for me as Christ died for the church? He said, why will I die for you? I said, I don't understand. My submission should be. They, he told me Proverbs 31 woman. I said, that's fine. Are you ready to be the man for Proverbs 31 woman? We
Oh
were
my
just,
goodness.
we were on this
Ah.
conversation for over an hour, and this guy said, if as a Proverbs
Is
31
he ready to
woman,
be the official's man?
the Bible says she went afar. I said, if I can go afar and do everything, do you expect me to still come back? He said the Bible is just illustrating it. It's not like a real life. I said, okay. At the end of the day, they block me, sha, because I'm not submissive enough. Do you understand? So if young people can still think that way, that's why I give. Please help me give Mr. Dubega, Mr. Graham their clapping, because there are some young
Oh,
men.
poor Debbie. Oh.
No, me, I'm fine. It's just that now I use them to catch fun. It's just I've seen that there are some young men nowadays that I don't know who trained them. I don't. I'll still take it back if you don't share part of the money with me. I don't know who trained them. Maybe it's who trained them or
Wow.
how they train themselves. It's just that God will help us.
Mm.
Wow, wow,
You
wow.
know, the thing is,
Mm. Amen. Thank you.
it's so the marriage is found in the scripture
Wow.
as ordained by God.
Mm.
So it is still those that are in line
Yeah.
that God still
Otherwise, they will
grants the
struggle.
revelation. So that is Debbie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm.
So I'm still
Yeah.
sorry I did not get the
Mm.
adoption.
Thank you.
I am still adopting you. Uh-uh. When is your birthday? Let me start.
Oh wow! If I really tell you, what will you give me? A lion?
Oh, maybe no. Wait. Elder Adegbenga. Wait now. Wait.
I'm waiting.
Elder Adegbenga. You're not listening to me. Elder Adegbenga, do you have a brother for Elder Debbie?
Ah,
Ah,
oh,
Answer
I did the guy's
now.
brother. All of them are not available.
well,
Did you hear
I am
me?
not God. I am
This
not.
network
I
is
heard
playing.
you.
I
Elder
like you.
Adegbenga.
I like
I
you.
heard you loud and clear.
Really? Ah.
I,
Yes. Um.
he cannot
Okay.
vouch for his brother, so he can only vouch for
It is
himself.
not okay. Fair
I
Salvation
enough.
is
can.
personal.
If you are talking of my brothers, do you know how wonderful my brothers are?
Hey, ask their wives.
Their wives. Now there is ES in the wives.
Yeah. How
Yeah.
many brothers do you have?
If you are okay, now my brothers are my brethren.
Mm.
Okay.
So those whom God has groomed us together.
Okay.
Okay. Now I get.
So that's it. So when I was asking about your birthday, there is always a something to celebrate in each and everybody's life. So, and of course,
Okay.
we cannot limit what God is doing here in the UK, as God is also determined to walk through the land of United Kingdom. And we are hopeful that men will yield to God's way. Amen.
Amen. Amen. I want to pick this. Honestly don't know what's going on, but we'll try. We'll be rounding off soon anyway. But there's this thing, it just keep coming to mind, and I kept forgetting because we were talking. I just want to put this out there. Can you hear me? Can you
We
hear
can hear
me?
you.
Oh my goodness. Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
This is okay. So I think it's lagging because I'm asking almost 3, 4 times. Okay. So I'll say this quickly and then we'll be rounding off. Puzzle. I'll be back next week. It's all right.
Oh, let me try.
So one
Let me
thing I
try.
want to
Let me
say
try.
here, because I remember some ago,
Mm.
it was the talk, women are weaker vessel, and all that. But I just want to create a different impression about that portion of the Bible. No. Okay, wait, let me finish what I'm saying, then you can try and we can begin to round up. Women are weaker vessels. Break that down, because this one I had like, Holy Spirit help me to understand this, because people are picking that out of context. Women are weaker vessel. What is a vessel? This body. The way a man is built and the way a woman is built, we can tell that the man looks stronger than the woman physically. The vessel. Woman carries, looks weaker. The man's looks stronger. So it has nothing to do with the woman. It has nothing to do with her mindset. In fact, some women are more intelligent than some men. Let's not even go there. So they're saying women are weaker vessels. They pick that out of context. Know that they're talking about the vessel, this body, not the entire humanity as such. So I just wanted to put that out there. So be mindful how we pick some words in the Bible just to say things suit us. So, in a nutshell, we all have agreed that respect is mutual. From a man to respect the wife to respect the husband is how God intended it to be. Whether we're doing that or not, we can tell from the outcome of our marriages, so far so good or so far so disrespectful. The choice is yours. And I want to believe we learned a lot of things today. Thank you so much to all of us that have contributed. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. God bless. So let me pose. I'm waiting. 3 times very fast without blabbing. Elder Debbie, over to you. Let's laugh before we go today.
If you don't pass it, one light a light, I will knock you out. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Let me go and take the key
I can
before
hear.
they
Let
lock
me.
me out. Okay. Okay.
Easy.
Oh yeah, let me try. Yeah, let me try. If a dog shoes shoes, whose shoes does it shoes? If a dog
Three
shoes
times
shoes,
without
whose shoes does
blabbing.
it shoes? If a dog shoes shoes, whose shoes does she shoes? Hey, I did it! I did it!
Okay, go ahead.
I did it. I've done it 3 times. Oh, you didn't hear me?
Hey, so fun. Well done. Well done.
You
Well
see?
done. I did. Nice attempt.
Oh,
Well done.
you see, I got
Thank you.
I got donut and ice cream. Oh my
Woo
god.
woo.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
What this? Okay, let's see. Well done. Well
This
done, Elder
network.
Debbie. Welcome. Adasa, do you want to try?
Adasa, do you want to
I
try?
know
Let's
it's
see who will
really
lock
bad.
you out today.
Thank you so
Adasa,
much.
do you want to try?
Linda, do you want to try the puzzle?
Issue, issue. You said don't
You're
issue,
fine.
issue. You said
Ada-
don't issue.
Did they
Are
say
you
you?
live?
Please
Okay,
get out.
let's.
Get out of there.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
okay,
they say you
let
should try.
me
Do you want to try?
try.
Yes.
No.
No, no, no. Okay, let's Linda. Linda wants to try. Let's Linda try. 3 times without blabbing.
Okay,
Yeah, go ahead.
okay. If a dog choose shoes, whose shoe does he choose? If a dog choose shoes, whose shoe does he choose? If a dog choose shoes, whose shoe does he choose?
Oh, well done. You see all the women on this platform. Wow. Well done. I'm proud. I'm proud of all the women on this platform. Well
I
done.
think
There
it's
you go.
because we
Your
got our
donuts
main
and two
support
ice creams. Well,
tonight.
Graham, even okay. Oh, that's good. Elder, I think that you don't want to try before we go. No, Graham, you want to try? You're welcome.
I'm not good at it. I don't want to try,
Eh?
please. I don't want to try, please.
Okay, say it just one time. At least let's try one. Just one time.
Please, I
Eh?
don't want to try. Please. Please. Some other time I will try.
Okay, okay. It's okay. Don't have to know. Yes, well, on that note, I'll say thank you all so much for joining in and thank you for the likes, for the gifts. Thank you so much for your contributions. They're really, really insightful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I believe everybody has learned one or two things. In case you're listening and you're the one that is demanding for respect and you don't want to give it back, at least you can hear from what people have said. It takes two. Respect your woman, she'll respect you back. Respect your husband, they'll respect you back. It is a mutual thing, and that's the only way we can keep enjoying our marriage relationship. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful weekend. I know it's the weekend. And guys, please self care. Look after yourself. It's very important. Look after yourself. Take care of yourself. Because sometimes we wait on other people to come and look after us and they never come. Look after yourself. Till I come your way again on Monday, 8 p.m. UK time, when we'll be discussing issues relating to we as individuals. I remain yours truly, FunmiRoyal. Be blessed and enjoy the weekend. God bless you. Good night, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Much love. Much love. Thank you. Good night. Hey, 13. Thank you. Linda, thank you so much for joining. Elder Debbie, Adasa, thank you. Have a lovely night rest. Good night, everyone.